morning, everyone. If you're new to the channel, my name is Scott and you are in my garden. I haven't done a garden update yet or even our first garden tour. I've been super busy. As you can see, I've been throwing down a lot of mulch, probably at about 6 to 7 inches thick. And we will eventually establish our back to Eden garden with double shredded mulch. That right there is a Brad's Atomic Grape. I finally got one to grow out. I cannot wait for that plant to start producing fruit. Then we got some beefsteaks. And then we got 3 tie-dye. Over here we got San Marzanos. And then we got Super Fantastics, which I'm gonna have to tie. I'm gonna have to try and tie this guy up some. This one I have kind of zip tied lightly to a stake. Got a weed here growing I gotta pull out, but this guy needs some pruning. I think I'll do that this morning. I want to show you guys something. This right here is Kajari melon. I've been training it to go up through the trellis, so this guy here can probably start going up. Let's see here. I don't know if I can get him to stay just yet. He might be able to stay. The one thing I've been lackadaisical on is ordering the melon hammocks. I gotta do that today. Right here we got some cucumbers. And then we have squash. I've been having a lot of issues with vine borers. As you can see, this one right here, I don't think this plant's gonna make it. I can already see signs of a vine borer. Man, that's horrible. And then we got some green beans. Oh, look at this. We got a bloom on our marigolds. Look at that with the weed. Let's get that out of here. But we got our first bloom on marigolds. I wanted to diversify our garden as much as possible. Look at that. Awesome. I got corn coming up with sunflowers. Looks like the sunflowers are growing a little bit faster than the corn. I hope that doesn't hinder the corn's growth. I know next time to plant the corn first and then sow the sunflower seeds probably 2 weeks after that. That's a lesson learned for this season. Back here I got more green beans with some sunflowers down the middle. Now these sunflowers here are, let me take a look here. Well, I didn't put the name. I think these are red suns. They don't get too big. But these sunflowers here are the mammoth, I want to say. Back here I have some more corn with sunflowers. Again, I should have sowed the sunflower seeds about 2 weeks to 3 weeks after the corn. This row we got zucchini. Now as you can see, I did not thin out zucchini like it's supposed to. That plant and this plant is the proper distance. But that's okay. Look at that. We got some zucchini coming in. Now with zucchini, you gotta watch very closely because zucchini grows extremely fast. At least it does for us. This is a newer zucchini plant. I had to pull the other one because you got it, the great vine borer. And look how fast that grew. Up here we have more corn and sunflowers. When you do your corn, you want to kind of do them next to each other. That way they pollinate each other. If I did this portion here and then did this corn back here somewhere, I don't think they would have really pollinated each other well. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comment section down below, so that way next season I can plan accordingly. Up here we have more squash. Look at that, squash. So this right here is our garden so far. Oh wait, I got something to show you guys. Tomatillos, look at that. They are exploding. I cannot wait to harvest some tomatillos. We gotta get this silage tarp up. We're gonna do watermelons, cantaloupe, and pumpkin right here. I might do some other stuff, we'll see. Now look behind me here is a huge improvement from last season's garden. Last season's garden's tomatoes were horrible. We planted them way too close together. The trellising was just awful. Look at that, this is awesome. One thing I'm noticing is leaf curl. I don't know why they're curling. I give them plenty of water, but not too much water. So we're gonna hold off on watering for about 3 days and see if by chance that's the issue, especially with this plant right here. To see if that's the issue. If that's the issue, then that's awesome. If these leaves don't rebound, then we have a disease. But not all of them are doing that, which makes me think that some of these plants have a disease. I've been pruning them. Oh, look at that. We gotta cut that. I've been pruning. The spacing is maximum. Looks like we got some tomatoes here. This guy here, I don't know what happened, but I gotta get him trellised properly. I need to get him further up instead of leaning down like that. So we'll do that this morning. I'm not gonna film it. I don't wanna bore you guys. Same with this guy right here. So we're gonna do our corn in this row. And to be quite honest, I want to plant a lot of corn. I might throw some squash in there. Actually, I am going to throw some squash. I'm going to throw some zucchini in with the corn. I love zucchini. I love zucchini bread. And that's what we're going to do. This bed here, we have some marigolds that are doing well. This bed here is going to be dedicated to peppers. If you're not new to the channel, you guys know I have a bunch of volunteer sunflowers. Look at that. Beautiful. I love sunflowers. There's something about them that is peaceful. So much coming up. Now back here, planted some corn. I just raked back the wood chips from last fall. I'm gonna say we're gonna have to get some blood meal and get the corn some nitrogen. I see some yellowing. That could be a lack of nitrogen. So we'll take care of that today. But I was walking last week and I stumbled upon volunteer watermelon plants. Look at that. I had watermelon in this garden last fall, and every pink flag you see except for that cat, is a watermelon plant. Some plants are more advanced than others. This one right here obviously is the oldest. Let's see, we got one watermelon. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we got 5 watermelons on this one. I want to say we have about 10 watermelon plants that voluntarily came up. So that's a quick update on our garden and our fall garden area from last season. We had keets. I think we had 11 keets. We sold all of them yesterday. My wife Jen ran an ad on 1 or 2 of her groups on Facebook, and the keets sold within like a half hour. We sold all 11 to 2 people. I'm glad the keets are gone. That was a chore and a half. They were held up with mama guinea in the red coop. In order to feed and get them fresh water, I had to go in through the back door, and that back door swings open wide. I'm gonna take you guys in to see the ducklings. We haven't sold the ducklings yet. Sorry for the camera movement. It feels so good out here. Oh, I love this cloud cover. Look at them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't want to sell the ducklings, but we do have to make money and we do have to recoup some costs. I'm gonna miss those little guys, I'm not gonna lie. Watching them hatch, being there for them since day one, help take care of them. Jen is out here every morning with the ducks. She does their pools and food, and she actually has a chair set up where she sits with them. We are definitely gonna miss those ducklings, but we gotta sell them, right? We are gonna sell a few of our drakes because we have, sorry, I'm rigging up the bottom here so the ducklings don't get out. We do have one too many males. Our male and female ratio is way off. I learned from Morgan at Goldshaw Farm that the ratio is supposed to be 1 male to about every 6 to 7 females, I believe. Our ratio now is almost 1 male to 2 female. That's way too much. That stresses out the females. It's not good. I tell you, that cat right there is crazy, but he's a sweetheart. He's what we call a runner. That cat goes 100 miles an hour all day, every day until he falls asleep. He will chase guineas. He'll chase anything.
Alright guys, Fluffy's first. 1.
And these are all Easter eggers.
I think that might be your...
Yeah, I think that's the Black Copper Maran. And then the rest are Easter eggers.
You can stay for a little while.
Still waiting on our Jubilees and Arts. I'm sure I butchered that once again. So here they are. We got 7 Easter eggers and 1 Black Copper Maran. Now in our incubator we have 1 Jubilee that's due to come out today, and one Black Copper Maran, and one more Easter egger that's due to come out. But look at them. Look how cute they are. Alright guys, I'm gonna get y'all some fresh water. Your food looks okay, but you guys gotta stay on camera. And that's the whole point of this. You guys gotta get used to it. We've had no pasty butts yet. My wife checked on them last night. They're all healthy. Got some sweet ambrosia corn from my gardener sowed into this row right here, along with some Black Beauty zucchini that's also from my gardener. Trying to get a jump on our fall garden. I might be a couple days behind on the sweet corn. I hope not. I went ahead and I added some blood meal as a top dressing. I didn't go overboard. You don't want to go overboard with too much nitrogen. Now I also touched up a couple areas over there where the corn didn't do so hot. So let's go ahead and let's get this watered in real quick before that sun gets up too high. Now that that's done, what are your fall garden expectations? What are you going to be planting for this fall's harvest? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Also let me know what zone you live in, whether it be 7A, 7B, so on and so forth. So tomorrow I gotta hit the ground running, get the silage tarp up, go get some compost, start broad forking. This ground, the soil here is heavy, heavy Virginia clay. If you're wondering about this fence, this is my garden fence that I came up with. I designed it, and it has kept everything out of the garden, especially him. It's a 45-degree angle. The cats can't get in, which that was the #1 purpose of me designing this fence, was to keep the cats out. But the cats can't get in, deer can't get in. So that's what's going on here at 2 Quacks and 5 Clucks Farm. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We'll really appreciate it. Every subscriber helps. That cat. Every like helps, every comment helps. Comment below and let me know what your plans are for your fall garden, whether or not you've got it going yet. Oh, here comes Miss Caroline. Well, hello. How are you?
Good.
So I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. Caroline and I just want to give you guys a quick update on the garden, our plans for the fall garden. Also want to find out what you guys are planting for this fall and see what kind of success you guys have had with your garden this year. Let me know all the success and your failures. Let me know your dislikes and your likes. Let me know what you've experimented with. I had to pull this out. There's definitely points of entry for the vine borers. We've had so much problems with vine borers this year. I'm gonna feed this to, you know what, I'm gonna feed this to the chickens, because the chickens deserve it, because they're not on fresh grass, because of predators. I cannot wait to build that chickshaw. To get those chickens back on fresh grass. Oh, I can't wait. All right, so I'm gonna hop off here. You guys have a good day or a good night. Appreciate you guys watching.
Well, again, thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys so much, and we're all in this together. Bye.